Hello student, welcome once again. This is topic number 8 for the solution chapter. I am Dr. Rohit, an educator by profession. So let's start with the topic. The abnormal molar mass. So the ionic compounds, when dissolved in water, it dissociates into cations and anions. Example, 1 mole of a KCl, that is 74.5 gram in water, dissociates into K plus and Cl minus ion, where K plus is your potassium cation and Cl minus is your anion. Molecules of acetic acid and benzoic acid dimerizes. It associates in benzene due to the hydrogen bonding. In case of association or dissociation of compounds, molar mass determined by these methods do not agree with the theoretical value. Such molar masses that are either lower or higher than the expected or normal values are called abnormal molar masses. Cases of association or dissociation of the compounds. Association of a molecule lead to decrease in the number of particles in a solution, resulting in a decrease in the value of colligative properties. So what happened? Colligative properties are inversely proportional or inversely related to your molar mass of the compound. Therefore, higher the value is obtained for the molar mass than your normal values. Example is ethanoic acid or acetic acid in benzene. It undergo dimerization and it shows a molar mass of 12. Here you can see I have given an example of acetic acid where CH3COH it get dimerizes, and moreover here you can see in the dimerization what happened. There is a hydrogen bonding between your oxygen and hydrogen, where oxygen is your electronegative element and there is a partial negative over the oxygen atom and partial positive charge over the hydrogen. So dissociation of molecules lead to increase in the number of particles in solution, resulting in an increase in the value of colligative property. Due to this, lower value is obtained for the molar mass than the normal values. For example, KCl in water dissociates into K plus and Cl minus ions. It shows a molar mass of 37.25 and the normal molar mass is 74.5. So here I have given an equilibrium between the KCl, that is K plus and Cl minus ion. So want of a scientist who derived a factor to deal with this abnormality in the molar mass or to deal with the extent of the association or dissociation. So want of factor we normally represented by I. So 1880 a scientist want of actually introduced a factor I, which is known as want of factor, to account for the extent of dissociation or association. It is defined as the ratio of experimental value of a colligative property to the calculated value of the colligative property. So formula for I is equal to normal molar mass upon observed molar mass, or we can say calculated molar mass upon abnormal molar mass, or the second way to present it is observed colligative property upon calculated colligative property. So there is a inversely proportional relationship between the colligative property and the molar mass. So what happened in association, observed molar mass is being more than the normal, so I has the value lesser than when in case of association. However, in case of dissociation, the observed molar mass has lesser value than normal, so I is more than 1. So this is the important point to remember. Normally 1 marks question comes in your exam. So for example, the value of I for the acetic acid in benzene is nearly 0.5, while for the aqueous KCl or sodium chloride magnesium sulfate solution it is around 2. So the value of I for the potassium sulfate is nearly 3. So I can be written as observed colligative property upon normal, that is a calculated colligative property. Now the next topic is your modified forms of colligative property. Due to inclusion of the want of factor, the modified form of the colligative properties are the relative lowering of the vapor pressure. So the equation for the relative lowering of vapor pressure, delta P upon P naught is equal to I into X2, where X represents the mole fraction. So we can write down P naught minus P1 upon P naught 1 is equal to I into N2 upon N1. So elevation in the boiling point, that is delta TB is equal to I into KBM. So here M is the molar mass. Depression in the freezing point, that is delta F is equal to I KFM. So osmotic pressure, it is represented by pi. So pi is equal to ICRT, or we can write down, in spite of C we can write down N2 over V. So the formula would be I into N2 RT over open upon V. So in denominator it is volume V. So how we can write down the degree of dissociation and association? Using Van 't Hoff factor, the extent a degree of dissociation or association can be calculated as. So for the degree of dissociation, it is defined as a fraction of total substances that undergo dissociation is directly proportional to the degree of dissociation. So the formula for it is I minus 1 upon n minus 1. And for the degree of association, how we can write down? It is defined as the fraction of total substances which exist in the form of associated molecules. So alpha degree of association is equal to 1 minus I upon 1 minus I upon n. So here I is equal to 1, it means the solute behave normally. Where I is equal to half, it means solute is dimer. If I is equal to 1 by 4, it means solute is tetraatomic. For example, P4. And if value of I is 1 by 8, it means solute is octaatomic. The example is your S8, that is your sulfur. So this is all about the theory part. And if I is greater than 1, it means solute undergo dissociation. And if I is less than 1, it means solute undergo association. So this is all about the theory part of this chapter of solution, where I have discussed, I believe, I have covered all the topics of your solution. And if you go through all the videos, I think theory part is all completed. Rest you can take a reference of your NCERT for your class 12th. As far as numerical part is concerned, in the next video I'm going to upload a numerical based on your different topics. So thank you so much, and keep watching my videos, and do like, subscribe my video. Thank you.